to change the earthly life to life divine. That is the whole idea behind it. 4 or 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in Savitri. The phrase life divine.
Because life divine is not enough for
The phrase. The first occurrence is 108.21. This is a part of Narad's speech. What Narada is telling in the book of Fate. This earth is full of the anguish of the gods. Gods are concerned about this world. See, pain is the hammer of God to save this world. Hammer of God to save this world. Take out an anguish. For what purpose? To save the life divine in mortal forms. All this travel, all this suffering, all this hammering, etc., is there to save the life on earth into life divine. Mortal forms into life divine. That is what Narada is already asserting. So, when Narada is bringing to the palace the word of fate that Satyavan must die, he says he must die. He doesn't say he will die. He must die. Because it is only in that death the shaping of the life divine in mortal forms possible. So Narada already has the knowledge of it. This has to happen. You see, although he is an overmental being, Narada, but he has a supramental knowledge in him. The next appearance is, it shall descend and make earth's life divine. Because truth made the world, not a blind nature force. If truth has made the world, then all that greater supreme light, truth consciousness, etc., shall descend and make the earth's life divine. For here are not our large diviner heights, our summits in the superconscious blaze are glorious with the very face of God. There is our aspect of eternity. There is the figure of the God we are. His young, unaging look on deathless thing, His joy in our escape from death and time, His immortality and light and blaze. Our larger beings is behind our cryptic wall. See, this is this first entry of Savitri into the dream consciousness and seeing the entire cosmic past. When Savitri begins her yoga, book 7, canto 2, when she is beginning the yoga, she is told, do this, do this, do this, do this. She enters into the dream consciousness, Swapna, Savitri Swapna Yoga. And in that dream consciousness, the entire history of evolution, she sees not only what has happened in the past, what is happening now, but what is going to happen in future, that also she foresees. And what does she foresee? That truth has made the world, and therefore this earth's life shall become life divine because of this truth. Because of this truth. There is no illusion here. There is no Maya here. You see, this is not something which is imaginary. It is a fact because it is based on truth. So that is this, the third possibility. If our souls could see and love and clasp God's truth, its infinite radiance would seize our hearts. Our being in God's image be remade, and earthly life become the life divine. This is what Savitri is telling to Yama, to death, in her dialogue with death. She is asserting it. You see, our souls, if they could see and love and clasp God's truth, then there is nothing which will prevent this earthly life becoming the life divine. The condition is this for it to become life divine. our being, God's image be remade, and earthly life become the life divine. So she is telling it to Yama himself, to death himself. You are standing in the way, you please go away. Then, of course, to change the earthly light to light divine, to raise the world to God in deathless light, to bring God down to world on earth, we came to change the earthly life to life divine. She is telling it now to transform Yama again, see, to death, to Supreme Himself. Look, this is the purpose of my coming here. When she is saying that thing, not that the Supreme does not know it, but she has to say it. She has to affirm it. The word spoken here has the power to make it realizable. Without that, it will not happen just by itself. To change the earthly life to life divine. And the last occurrence is here, of course. This is what we were discussing earlier. See, this earthly life becomes the life divine. Now this is this boon given to Savitri by the Supreme Himself. What she was proposing, He is granting. It shall happen. It shall happen. This earthly life becomes the life divine. So this is a very powerful statement Savitri is making straight away. And in the context of this one, she says, in vain thou temptest me with all that. My purpose is this. I keep my will to save the world and man. Even the charm of the alluring voice, O blissful Godhead, cannot seize and snare. Yes, your voice is very sweet, honey loaded and all that, etc., but it is not going to snare me at all. Cannot seize and snare. She had addressed the same word, snare, earlier also to death. You are snaring. Therefore, she even called him, you are the tempter. You are the tempter, you see. Oh, blissful Godhead. See, this is very important. In how many ways she is addressing? She is addressing him as radiant God. She is addressing his blissful God. In fact, I made a list of how many times she has addressed in many ways. See? Let's see whether you can see that. Godhead of the vision, wonderful. Thunderer, besetter, she is addressing him like that. Oh, thunderer, oh, besetter. He is the search of the jealous gods. The jealous gods are searching him. Beauty of the unveiled ray. He is the beauty of the unveiled ray which has been covered, covered with unveiled ray. Inviolable ecstasy, wideness of a boundless sky, passion of a sorrowless earth, burning of a worldwide sun. He is the burning of a worldwide sun. She is addressing him in so many ways like that. Here she says, radiant God, all grace and glory and all divinity were here collected in a single form. He is supreme with all grace and glory and all divinity standing in front of her. She knew him for the same who snares our lives. You see this word snare. She knew him who snares our lives. 149.1. And knew him for the same who snares our lives. So she is using the same word here. Oh, blissful Godhead cannot seize and snare. You see. And she makes the tremendous assertion. I don't know in how many ways we can be really grateful to Savitri. In how many ways we can thank to her.